Oh, whoa. Hello, Rykon. Welcome. Hello, Artidu and Okidoo. And Pepper is not here yet, but she is on her way. So how are all of you doing today? Having fun, I hope. We can just test out what I want to do. Probably either art or monster hunter. Neat. Sounds like a fun time. But you've had a good day so far, huh? Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. The fun of Iron Tail and agility, and no one is Steel type. I don't get it. There's a cat in here. Oh. Hello, cat. How are you? Oh. She's leaving me, that's how she is. Is music? It's Metroid music. I just put on some random stuff. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. There we go, that's better. I like to put on songs I don't can just have like a soundtrack playing and not have to think about it. There's plenty of songs in Metroid I like, but I'm not sure enough that are listened to while drawing worthy to merit putting it on without thinking about it like this. E. I've been trying my best to find stuff where like even the filler music was good. But honestly, stuff like that is few and far between. I know it's gonna run out very fast. What kind of songs do you like? I'm honestly not sure. Songs that sound cool. I generally sway towards one that have more energy to them. Those definitely aren't the only ones I like. What happened there? Oh boy, this part. With super cool effect? Oh, thanks. Sounds like old Pokemon music. I know that was referring to the last song, don't worry. How old? Because it is a game from a Game Boy Advance game. Is this the Smash Bros. Version? Yeah, should say, huh, that's odd. It switched from sounding more modern to sounding 8-bit. That's an odd effect. Oh, is it a Smash Brothers version playing on nostalgia? That would make sense. You know, I should probably play the Metroid Prime games. I own the trilogy. Oh no. Do I want to play like half of the first one? Perfect. God, time. There's a cat over there. A different one from the one that was here earlier. You fool. Zero. I have 3 cats. Oh, do you have friendship in your eyes? Come here. Come here. Come here. I see how it is. Willing to jump in my face while I'm trying to sleep, but won't come here to love me. Classic cat. Hello, Smeargle. Welcome. Okie do. Hopefully you have a good day as well.
So, I heard Lyra is streaming.
Oh, whoa. I heard I'm streaming too.
Hello.
Oh, whoa.
I am not Pepper.
You're not. I can't believe some stranger just invaded my stream.
This is a a raid of one person, and I have somehow made it onto the stream.
What is this witchcraft?
It's me, Zero.
Gasp! I love Zero.
Yes.
I hear she's an amazing person.
Now, who's been spreading lies? I'm just kidding.
You've been spreading lies by saying that you're not amazing.
Yes.
Haha.
Raikon Samuels is like, a wild Zero has appeared in the voice chat.
Welcome, Zero. We have cake.
I also love cake.
It's a correct opinion, to be honest.
I also enjoy a good pie on occasion.
Okay, I just put it in the wrong place. Did I?
I really want to try a rhubarb pie.
What is this? A whomstead pie?
A rhubarb pie. We used to sell them. It went back when I was in high school. I was in the orchestra, and every year we would do a fundraiser event where we would sell pies from Mom's Apple Pie Company. And they had all sorts of pies. And one of them is a strawberry rhubarb pie, which is apparently a classic flavor. We all know what strawberry is, but rhubarb, strangely enough, is a type of vegetable-looking thing that looks kind of like a bleeding celery. Like if you imagine a celery stalk and then the end of it is like red, but it's like apparently sour, like that's the flavor of it. So it's like used in sweet pies. And as a kid, I would always be like, no, we're not getting that one. I don't want to eat vegetables in a pie.
I didn't come here to have the pie just to be given vegetables.
I know, right?
What do you take me for?
Especially since it looked like a celery stalk, so I thought it was gonna be disgusting. But yeah, now I am older and I
Wiser.
want to experience things like rhubarb pie.
How does it feel?
Feels pretty neat. It's funny because I'm really picky with food, but I also like to experiment.
Mood.
Like I like to try new stuff, but I typically won't like it.
Me.
It's like a weird situation.
I relate to that weird situation.
So what'll usually happen is, like, someone will suggest a place. The fact that I'm, like, picky means I usually don't know a lot of places to eat. So someone else will suggest a place to eat. We'll go out and try the place, and I'll order one thing. Usually the thing that I assume I would like the best. And at any subsequent point that I go back to that place, I will only ever order that one thing. Like the first time I had boba tea, I got the taro flavored tea with the bobas, and it was like specifically a taro what to call it? Smoothie. That's the word. Where it's like thicker, you know? Like they make it into a icy almost. Not like the watery kind. And it's got the bobas in it, and it's taro flavored. And then literally for the next 3 years, I only ever just got that one.
Relatable.
And I've finally started to try other ones, but it's like very tentative. But like if I go out with someone else and they get something else, then I'm like more than happy to like try a nibble off of theirs. It's really what it is the commitment to having a whole thing that I have to then finish and not knowing if I like it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I've been getting smoothies a lot, and as you might guess, I have a single order, which is the it's like a mango plus pineapple, and it's pretty good, and I've been trying to recreate it at home to middling success, but starting to figure it out, I think.
You can recreate stuff at home?
I know, right? Isn't it incredible?
Not as incredible as you.
You silly goose.
Not as silly as you.
Goodness.
You've been dunked on. You'll never recover.
I'll never recover. It's true.
Ooh, how do I water again?
Water.
Water, way to go.
Look inside yourself, Simba. You are 70% made of water. So, I draw without using the vector tool, because I don't know how it works. And, today I was drawing this character from, a Kirby game, and it has antlers. And I realized after doing the line art that the antlers were too small. So I did the thing that you're never supposed to do, and I scaled it up. And I just kind of like went, no one will notice. But now I'm like coloring it, and I zoomed in a little too close, and I'm noticing it. So now I have to fix it. Oh, lordy. I forgot the eraser doesn't work. I can't... Lyra...
What's up?
Flip has this like symmetry tool. It's like a ruler that allows you to like draw symmetrically. Like you draw on one side and it mirrors it on the other side.
Okay.
And for some reason it's not affected by the eraser. I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong, but like the eraser doesn't pick up. It's very annoying.
Rude, even.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beat it up.
I've been getting around it by using the brush on transparency and drawing that way.
Hmm.
However,
Clever.
yeah, it's clever when I remember to do it. But my muscle reflexes are used to going brush eraser, so now it's like an extra step of gotta
Gotta go fast.
toggle, yes. Not even mentioning the slight issue that I'm having in that the antlers are slightly offset.
It's fine. Mango? Ain't that one of them Japanese comic books?
Mango?
Mango. I always love reading the Pokemon Mango. Right, Zero?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I haven't read the Pokemon Mango.
Blasphemy.
I'm a sham.
Oop. Gotta fix this by hand. I have to draw stuff by hand, Zero.
Oh no.
What does this program take me for? An artiste? I thought digital art meant the program do everything for you.
I know, right? That's why I bought this lifestyle. Wait, what?
How you feeling, Zero?
Like things aren't being done for me, Lyra. I want my money back. My 4 years of college.
Something shouldn't 4 years of college taught against this idea.
The what?
Something shouldn't the 4 years of college have taught against the idea that the program drew for you?
I don't know. I just kind of thought after I went through college, it would just happen automatically.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You're the pig out of my shoe. Zero, isn't it exciting?
Yes.
Stuff where the light source is on the Pokemon.
Oh boy.
You don't sound very excited.
It's a... It's fun.
There's one. Look at don't look. Alright, now look. Look how good it is. Yeah.
I'm looking. I kind of thought you were talking about the Smeargle's tail. So I was a little surprised to see it was Pika's tail.
Isn't it great?
It's excellent. It's a lot of fun.
The Smearghose tail does it too, but since it's longer, it's generally like further away from the since it's longer and only the tip is glowing as opposed to the entire thing, it generally doesn't affect the lighting as much. It generally affects like the tips, the painted part of the tail's lighting, but not much else.
Yeah.
And generally that's just to have the lighting end, the shading end before it hits the tail.
Yeah, I've my whole life has been struggling with glowing light sources on the Pokemon.
Oh, you sure do have an Emboar, don't you?
I sure do, and I sure am one act away from completing my comic and still have not figured out how to light that thing.
Me and Pepper up in here like water type starter master race. The only time I ever picked the fire starter was in the comic without shading. How do you shade your Chimchar with the fire on the tail, changing the lighting? That's the neat part. I don't.
So does Chimchar's butt ever go out?
It goes out when it's asleep.
Oh, okay.
Which I wonder if that's what contributed to someone being like, oh, did Chimchar die? Your Chimchar die? Because the tail is out after that because she's unconscious.
Oh.
That's the Charmander thing, not
an all fire Pokemon thing.
Yeah.
I also kind of automatically attribute that trait to a lot of Pokemon that don't have it.
It's debatable.
You get so used to it.
At least in the way it's portrayed. It's even debatable on the Charmander line.
Yeah.
Because it could be interpreted as the fire goes out when it dies. As in, when it dies, it will go out, not it only goes out if it dies.
Oh, okay. But then you could say that would be the case for all fire Pokemon.
Yeah, you could.
Unless there's a Pokemon. I can imagine there being like a Pokemon like a Phoenix where it doesn't go out when it dies and the fire just like consumes the body.
Potentially. I have no idea how Ash is supposed to be shaded. So we're just gonna make something up and hope people believe it. No, I don't have that live recorded for everyone to come back and see now. What are you talking about? Man, I put on some Metroid Zero Mission music to commemorate your arrival. And now I kind of want to play that game.
I like how you put on a certain track because of my arrival when me arriving means I can no longer hear.
In fairness, I said that as a joke. I didn't. I don't know. I don't even remember when I put it on. I just was being silly. I was like, "Oh, look, it's Zero Missions for you."
Hey.
It's your music, Zero.
It's my music. It's a me, a Mario.
It's me, Mario.
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 Oh my goodness, one time, we were talking about My Hero Academia, and I called Mirio from the 4th season? I can't remember, but like the guy who can like go through stuff, I called him
Bethesda
Mario.
Man?
Huh?
Bethesda Man who can glitch through the geometry?
Yeah.
The joke is he clips through physical objects and he looks like the Volt Boy from Fallout, which Bethesda makes.
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Bethesda Man.
Bethesda Man. I kept referring to him like with a straight face as Mario. and then when Pepper finally like figured out who I was referring to, she lost her mind.
You know what? Fair point.
She's like, Mario.
I would too. Honestly.
It's like, what's wrong? It's a Mario. His name's Mario.
What if I just like yearly replayed all the 2D Metroids?
Powerful.
It wouldn't take that long. It only took like what? June, July, August, September, October. It only took like 5 months playing them only like 2-3 hours a week, once a week.
Huh.
Zen Firebird is here saying they broke their DM, question mark?
What? How did you manage to do that?
Easily. I feel like DMs are a dying breed because of how much their players murder them. So there are rumors that Game Boy Advance games might get added to the Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh?
Yeah. Well, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. Yeah. It's exciting.
Is there one you're hoping for? In particular? I think I would like to play Final Fantasy Advanced Tactics again.
Oh, that's a fun one. Personally, I'm hoping for Metroid because right now the Metroid Dread is probably like the most what's it called? Quality of life improvements heavy one. But it's also been argued to be like the hardest one.
Oh.
So there's a solid argument that the two 2D Metroid games, Super Metroid and Metroid Dread that you can play on the Switch, are arguably the two worst ones for new players. And
I can't believe Metroid hates new players.
And what's that? Game Boy Advance has Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission. And your mission. And I personally think that Zero Mission is one of the possible best ones to start off with as a new player.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty neat. It would be smart, too, for them if they want to get new players into the franchise.
Yeah. It would have been smart to have released it before Metroid Dread came out. Especially since how hard can it be?
Right?
Yeah, I feel like people generally underestimate how much effort most game development stuff takes. But something about taking a finished game and slapping it onto a streaming service, or taking a collection of already finished games and slapping them onto a streaming service, doesn't feel like the 5-year endeavor they've made it out to be. Maybe that's just me. I don't know what goes into it, but it feels off.
Especially since they're not like remastering them or anything.
It's just slapping them. Also, Zen Fiber, it's like full story. Me as Chicken Strip the Paladin. Good start. Hector the Warlock and Angus the Artifactor went with Pacifist Run in the Mecha. You said full story, but I feel like I'm missing a lot still. Oh, look, it's Ridley.
Oh, and your music?
Yeah. Shout out to it taking Ridley like 30 years to be the final boss in the Metroid game.
What?
Yeah. What's up, Zero?
I thought he was like the Ganondorf of Metroid.
He kinda is. He's just for some odd reason never the main the final boss. Cause he's the one who always comes back.
Oh.
Yeah, like his boss always gets murdered, and he comes back regardless. So that's why he's like the Bowser. But
for some reason, I always thought there was like a Ridley boss fight where he's like really big and powerful. Is that like early on in the game?
Yeah. It's not early on in the game. He is one of the later bosses in every game he's in. He's just never the final boss.
I see. Very interesting choice.
Very interesting choice to repeatedly keep bringing him back, which is probably it's interesting because it's like, like a lot of series is not necessarily video games specifically, but a lot of times video games specifically too. Like, there's just gonna be a popular character that they just keep dragging back just because they're popular. And that really just ended up being Ridley.
Though, I guess, doesn't Metroid like drag back a couple of bosses?
Not as consistently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Metroid 1 only had Ridley and Kraid as the bosses. And I have no clue what Zero Mission has. It adds more, but I don't remember what. Metroid 2 only has different stages of Metroids. I only remember the weird robot in Samus Returns. I don't know if there's more bosses besides that. There might be. Super Metroid is when it like starts saying a lot. It brings back both Ridley and Kraid. The ghosty one that never returns. That annoying one where the best way to beat it is to grab the wall. Or to get picked up by it and hook onto the electrified wall. And a Mother Brain. I forgot Mother Brain's in Metroid 1 too. So yeah, Super Metroid brings all the Metroid 1 bosses back, so... But then Metroid Fusion only brings back Ridley, and I haven't played the Prime games, but I think they only bring back Ridley too.
Huh.
Yeah, I think 1 and 3 bring back Ridley, and then 2 probably has some stuff from 2 and 3 could have bring back bosses from Metroid Prime 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But as I've only played Metroid Prime 1, I wouldn't know. And Metroid Other M also has Ridley. Yeah. Ridley is a little less prevalent in just the 2D games, and it's a little less of a him always coming back thing, because it's like he's in the first game, the third game, all the bosses that are in the first game return, and then in the fourth game it's just him, so he gets like one more appearance than the other 2 Metroid bosses. No, he gets one more appearance than Mother Brain, and Kraid comes back in Dread, meaning they Ridley and Kraid are even in the amount of times they've appeared in 2D Metroid. Yeah. Unless you count the Samus Returns remake, then Kraid gets an extra bonus one, but that's that's a little deeper into things.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Is this my sketch?
Well, all I see is what looks like more or less a finished page.
It's gotta have dialogue and sound effects. The sketch has... I don't know why I thought the sketch might have something on it, views.
You drawing a character I've never seen before from a franchise, or from a game I've never played. Looks like those are purple.
Oh, it's like, what's this music? Oh, right, it's when you crash.
What?
I was like, what's this music that's playing? And I was like, oh, right, it's the music that plays when you crash your ship.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, not Across the Divide.
No.
Well, actually, I'm done with that script for good.
For what?
The Across the Divide Chapter 6 script, I'm actually done with that one for good.
You're all done with it for today?
I clicked the Across the Divide Chapter 6 script, which is the wrong one because I'm working on Golden Sun. And then I said, actually, I don't need to open that one ever again because I'm already done with Chapter 6 of Across the Divide.
Oh! Ever again. Wow.
Isn't it exciting?
Can you believe it?
I can believe it.
Facts.
What page am I on? 53. 153 to be precise.
I used airbrush to shade this image.
How's it feel?
Disgusting.
How's
I'm
it feel?
just kidding.
How does it feel to have fallen to the dark side?
It's fine.
The dark side of the Force has powers many would consider to be unnatural.
Are you quoting Star Wars at me?
Yes.
How dare you quote a movie I haven't watched?
Haha! Excellent. I've done it. I've quoted a movie Zero hasn't seen. I can't believe I found out how to reference movies Zero doesn't get.
Hot dang.
So Zero,
Huh?
are you ready for crimes?
Sure.
Ah, it's the stress music.
Just in time for crimes.
Yeah. Hey, you were actually here for this one.
Oh, let me listen to it.
No, no. When I say you were here for it, I mean you were in a voice call, so you wouldn't have been able to hear it.
Oh.
Oop! No tails. No balloon tails, because it's Alima talking and he's off screen. What have I done?
What have you done?
What haven't I done?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, Zenfirebird continued, saying, because we were sent in the past and we were trying to avoid killing the enemy, I was originally going to kill them, but we didn't want to mess with the timeline. Not the timeline! Oh no!
Awesome.
Oh no!
My condolences to your DM. Oh my god. This here, I am running into the issue that I usually have with soft brush shading. And in that it like bleeds over to sections that aren't supposed to be affected.
Oh no, I forgot to do something before we started.
Oh no, what?
I knew we were probably going to finish this page. I was going to open another one.
Oh, you don't have another one open?
Negatory.
Oop. Quick, find one.
So tell me, are you ready for some super fun Pikachu shenanigans?
Ooh, that sounds awesome. Let's do.
Oh, are you ready for some super fun Team Skull shenanigans?
Team Skull! Hot diggity dog! I hear you have some fun things planned for those boys.
Hey, hey,
And
hey.
girls.
I do. I can't believe you
Well-
corrected yourself before I could sass you.
What? Before you get sassed.
Yeah, you said you heard there's something. Yeah, you said you heard I had something fun planned for those boys. Pause, and I was gonna be like, "Hey, one of them's a girl," and then before I could, you were like, "And girls."
I did it.
You did it.
I evaded.
You evaded my counter strike.
You're Yes.
Zero,
I
we're
think
almost.
everyone should read Lyra's Golden Sun comic so that they can be ready for Skull shenanigans.
Indeed, like, look at them. They're just a bunch of hooligans.
Who are these Gans?
Huh?
Who are these Gans?
Hooligans.
Get it?
I get.
Who?
I get it.
Gans. I tried.
You did it. I'm proud of you, Zero. Oh, hello.
Woo!
Oh.
Okay.
It's also nice to have a Metroid game that's actually the first that I can suggest.
Ah.
Not only is it the best gameplay-wise, but it's also actually the first one. Or a remake of the first one, that is.
Oh.
Yeah. A remake of the first one where you can actually, like, tell what the story is.
If you like go back to play the original of the first one, is the story like there but just incomprehensible, or did they like add story to it?
I believe it's there, just incomprehensible.
I wonder what happened.
Huh? It's an old NES game.
I'm just like Zelda didn't have a story as far as I could tell.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Like all those old NES games had stories. You just can't tell them without reading the manual.
Okay, well, Mario 3 technically didn't have a story, I don't think.
Yep. It had a story.
Aside from Bowser kidnapped Peach.
Yep. It's all a play.
It's all a play.
Yep, it's all acting.
Is that in the manual?
I believe so. Is it in the manual?
Eh,
Actually, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's in the manual. I think that's something that they said later. Like, oh, that was all a play. It was a theory because it ends with like curtain call.
Yeah,
And all
there
this.
there were like game art design elements that made people think
And
it was.
after the fact later, they came in and were like, yeah, that was totally the intention.
Okay, well, can I talk about how in the manual, if there was any story elements to be had, I distinctly remember in the manual it saying that the Koopa kids were Bowser's children, and they freaking retconned it later.
But see, it was all a play. So they were just acting as Bowser's kids. I think 0. Ooh. Actually, not that one. This one.
What? Huh? Where? Where? What?
Indeed.
I hope I get a chance to play the new Kirby game soon. The Crystal Shards. Oh, that's not new, but like new arrival on the Switch, I guess. I want to replay that game so bad. I feel like I used to own it. I'm like confused why I don't have it anymore. Because I do still have a working Nintendo 64. So if I owned the cartridge, I could totally just pop it in and play it, but like, it's nowhere to be found. I must have like borrowed it from a friend or something.
Maybe so.
The best part of that game, and like something I'm really confused why they never brought back, is the ability to like combine powers into just silly ways.
Probably effort.
Effort! It's their job. They should put in the effort. For me specifically.
Well, here's something to test out. Oh boy. Queenie, has not done too hot since its literal first game.
Oh yeah.
Excluding not the most recent Switch game, but the one with a few years under its belt. Uh, the next closest Kirby game. Actually, just yeah, yeah, okay, yeah.
Mhm.
The next closest Kirby game is sold half as much as
Twice as much?
half as much as the original. The first Kirby game ever sold twice as much as any other Kirby game, except for the first one released on Switch.
Say that again. The first
The first
Kirby.
ever Kirby game sold 5 million copies. The second
Uh-huh.
best selling is on the Switch with 3 million. Everything
Uh-huh.
after that has sold 2.5 million or less.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Kirby and the 64 one was like 1.5 million, a little over, a little higher.
Mm.
So it's probably so like the thing about effort is you want to get like money from the effort, and they probably looked at how Kirby had been doing. Like they were not they probably looked at how it did and were like it's not worth the effort.
Yeah.
Especially since the guy who made Kirby probably moved on to Smash Brothers after that one.
Kirby moved on to Smash Brothers too.
Hey, we Kirby isn't like Captain Falcon. We still see him in his own games.
True. I imagine Kirby's kind of like Cars in that like someone who's in charge like just really likes Kirby and keeps making the games regardless of what anyone says.
It sells well enough to like stay around to merit staying around. Just I can see why they would be like we don't want to put like too much effort into this because we may not get much back out of it.
Yeah.
Which is why the newest one is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Which honestly probably is because the one before it sold so well.
Oh.
Yeah, the one
It was almost...
the Kirby Star Allies. That's the one that sold
Oh,
3 million.
okay.
And on top of that, it's just the Switch. They just have more excess money to throw around.
I just I just took a closer look at Carmen's face.
I'm sure she's fine.
It's so funny. Now to try and figure out what pattern is actually on this guy's ears.
A fun one, no doubt.
Hmm?
A fun one, no doubt.
Oh. Yeah, fun.
A fun looking one. Maybe not to draw.
It's like, you know, some of the patterns on like the creatures of Monster Hunter?
No.
I only know because I was asked to draw one at one point. It's like very complex.
Fun.
wonder if I would enjoy the Monster Hunter games.
Too much beating up monsters and not enough befriending them.
Which is why it sounds right up my alley.
Wait a minute.
What?
Hold the phone. I think I accidentally finished two. Wait, no, actually, I think I accidentally finished 2 pages.
Imagine accidentally finishing 2 pages. Imagine being so rude. I wish my pages would accidentally finish.
What's up?
I'm just trying to figure this out.
I believe in you.
I remember seeing a trailer, maybe it was like during an E3, where it was like a Monster Hunter game, but it was like really chibi. Is that game out yet, you know?
Maybe. I didn't intend for that, but it worked out.
Hey.
It probably doesn't look like it worked out to anyone looking at it.
Let me see. I know what you're doing. If I were you, I would take a big soft brush, like the size you have, take like white or some kind of light color, and hit the background where the highlight of the water is to like blow it out. It'll look awesome.
Not as awesome as you. Oh. Like that?
Yeah. And like concentrate it a bit behind Flash's. Flash! Golly's head.
You sure the size good?
Huh? Yeah, look at that.
Magical?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yay. I
would watch the stream more, but I have to have this reference up. Because like every time I go back to my drawing, I'm like, oh wait, I have no idea what I'm doing. Imagine knowing what you're doing.
Imagine knowing what you're doing.
Couldn't be me. My brother's been wanting me to play Genshin Impact, but I can't get it to work on my computer.
Ah. The Breath of the Wild game.
Yeah, he really wants to see me react to it, or at the very least, he wants me to play it so he has someone to talk about it. So I told him this summer I will boot it back up on my laptop and see if the issue that I had before fixed itself, or if I just like know more now, and go from there.
Interesting.
Oopsies.
This is one of the pages that lost a panel. Somewhere between, scripting and being done.
Oh, it lost the panel.
Yeah, I cut one.
Cool.
Not as
Cutting
cool.
is usually a good thing.
Yeah.
It's good to be able to keep things nice and concise.
You're nice and concise.
Oh, shucks. Okay, I've got this Digimon looking boy done. Now I just have to do the pre-evolve form.
I believe in you. You know what I bet I could do?
What?
You know what I bet I could do?
What?
With practice, I bet I could get myself to a point where I could beat all of the 2D Metroid games in a day.
Nice. I don't know if there's any game I could beat in a day. Could I beat Banjo-Kazooie in a day?
I believe.
Certainly, I don't think I would be able to beat it in like 4 hours.
Hey, look, Corbett is here.
Hello.
I know all the notifications say Pepper, but Pepper actually couldn't make it, so it's actually Zero.
It's a me. Masquerading as Pepper.
Oh, I threw off the cover.
How are you guys doing? What are we up to today?
Partying.
Partying? Didn't know Zero was a skinwalker. I can't believe I'm an evil spirit. Lyra's like, I can believe it.
I can believe it.
Lyra, I've had my status up for almost a day now, and no one's bothered to mention it.
Insert the Frieza, I'll ignore that meme.
The what?
The Frieza, I'll ignore that meme.
I'm just reminding all my friends to drink water.
And I'm just pressing X to doubt.
Can't lie. I can't believe Lyra is pressing X to doubt me. The chat's like, I can believe it. I mean, they didn't actually say it, but I imagine everyone's thinking.
They didn't say it, but they thought it. I know, I was thinking it.
Okay, let's see. This creature has blue eyes.
But now I have to look for another page to open up.
I can't believe Lyra's so powerful. Just accidentally finishing pages up in here. That's a dead Smeargle. Lyra, help. I don't know which timer to get. I need to buy a kitchen timer. This one is a raccoon. It's kind of ugly. And then this one is a squirrel. But it's not like just a squirrel. It's like a big ugly circle, and then there's like a squirrel on top and an acorn. You pull the squirrel over and it like comes over to get the acorn. At least I assume that's how it works. That's what it looks like how it works.
Go for the squirrel.
Go with the squirrel? Okay.
When in doubt, a valid course of action is to also go for the gayest looking one.
I don't know which one looks gayer.
That's what that's what
gaydar doesn't work.
That's what training is for.
Training. Is this the gay agenda I've heard about?
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, the eyes look terrible. I need to redo them. Okay, let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to go with.
So Zero, the main issue with you beating games in a day is you gotta play the short enough games.
I have to play the short what?
You have to play short enough games. If the game's too long, you can't beat it in a day. So what I'm saying is Zero plays more Metroid games when.
So we've talked about this. We discovered that of the games that I'm really good at and the games that Lyra's really good at, there's very little overlap, which means if we wanted to race each other in a game, it would have to be a game we're both bad at.
Are you saying you don't want to race through Metroid Dread real quick?
I'm saying Lyra continues to get faster and faster.
Gotta go
in the
fast.
games that she's good at. Which, just a little terrifying.
No, it's fine.
Prospect.
It's Pikachu time.
Pika Pika.
But I told you, Pikachu is actually the best Pokemon.
Sounds about right. It's a really good design.
Nuh-uh. It's a perfect design. No bias.
Of course.
And the most impartial person here, I would give you a perfectly unbiased review of Pikachu. My unbiased review is Pikachu is of concentrated perfection, and anybody who doesn't like Pikachu is actually a bad person. This is my expert opinion. Anyone who says I'm wrong is actually incorrect.
It's a good thing I'm not incorrect.
Exactly.
That would be silly.
Imagine if you had been incorrect live on my stream.
Yeah. I would no longer be alive on your stream.
I would have to come directly to your house to straighten things out.
I can't believe Lyra isn't going to come to my house while straight. I guess she'll just have to come gay to my house.
I can't believe my own gags are being used against me.
I am a man of constant sorrow. Okay. Oh, never mind. Not done. The other day I was working on a page and like I was like, man, just gotta get this done. Almost done. I finished the line art, the shading, the colors. And I'm like, I finished the page. And then the background was just like, bruh, you didn't do me? I'm like, what? Completely forgot.
Imagine remembering backgrounds exist.
Imagine doing backgrounds ever. Look at it's the grunts. It's the grunts.
They're here.
It's the grimbles. Do they have names? Is it thing 1 and thing 2?
I don't think I ever came up. Oh no. There's a lot of names coming up that I forgot I needed.
Oh no! Alright, we're now taking name suggestions.
Name suggestions for 2 school grunts and 1 Officer Jenny.
Are you saying her name isn't Officer Name? Wait, what was it? I can't remember. It was like I saw your script one time and it was just like name. Or something like that.
I didn't have to be called out live on stream.
You should name them Dick and Patty.
You
could go with Richard if you want.
That name really was just ruined, wasn't it?
I'm quite surprised it was ever a name to begin with, honestly. Who decided to abbreviate Richard to Dick?
I don't know. Someone foolish? A foolish fool who foolishly does foolhardy things?
Hey, pal, don't be making fun of my name like that.
And I was gonna switch which Pokemon they had.
Oh?
I was gonna give the last to Etta because it's better. The Purloin has more plot potential.
Oh.
And at least originally the last was supposed to be more plot relevant, but I don't know if that's going to stay a thing. But just in case. So Zero, how's your art going?
It's okay. It's going. It's on its way.
It's going onwards and upwards?
Yeah. I'm working through the coloring.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
So Zero,
Yeah.
if they put Metroid Zero Mission on the Switch Online, when do I get to see you stream it?
If they put it on the Switch, I will absolutely stream it for you.
Yay!
Zero mission, you said?
Yeah, Zero Mission. It's your mission. You have to play it.
I have to play it.
It was made for you.
It's the law. Oh gosh. Whenever Discord is sending like notifications, it pops up right where the layer effects is.
Yep.
So
That is the exact reason why I turned off pop-ups. Like, if it weren't for that, I would still have the pop-up notifications on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always right in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, which was the Metroid that I tried to play?
Super Metroid.
Super Metroid.
Arguably the worst one for beginners.
Amazing.
And it was the only one you had available without paying more money or doing it illegally.
Oh, I did pay for the extra thingy majigger as a Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, exactly. Like you already have reasons to own it.
You say it's the worst one to start with, but I do think I have the original measure.
It's the worst version, assuming you go for the remakes of 1 and 2 instead of the original version.
Huh?
The original, there's a... And the original Metroid 1 and the original Metroid 2 both have remakes.
Oh.
So, like, the remakes of that, if you only consider the remakes of them, then Super Metroid is the worst. If you consider the original versions of them too, then yeah, but it's both of them are worse than Super Metroid to start with.
Yeah.
But you're really only going to be playing Metroid 1 and 2 OG version if you either played them as a kid or you're just like love the whole series and like want to see where it started.
Oh yes.
I'll just do this blind, and if something's wrong, I'll call it this cat's unique features.
Unique features. I think I did this wrong.
Unique features.
Yeah. It's a feature. What's your favorite thing about the Metroid games?
Uh, hmm. That's a good question. What do you have favorite things?
I think my favorite thing about Banjo-Kazooie is probably the humor.
Hey.
But also I really like that like sort of 3D platforming, and I feel like Banjo-Kazooie has some of the best controls in that regard.
It does.
It either has some of the best, or I'm just like the best at it.
Well, honestly, one of the things that helps with it potentially being one of the best is like the only three is that outside of Mario, 3D platforming died with the GameCube.
Oh.
It still did has some of the best, even considering the fact that it wasn't a GameCube game. But also that wasn't anything like modern. I guess there's like, stuff like the Hat in Time and whatnot. But even that's like very few and far between. It's like what?
Yeah.
A Hat in Time, Ukulele, and Crash 4.
Does Mario Odyssey count?
Oh yeah, and Mario Odyssey.
And I think the new Kirby one.
Maybe.
The new Kirby one, as far as I could tell, is off rails for maybe the first time in Kirby history, which excites me to no end. But like, yeah, it seems like a 3D environment, where you can just go wherever. I don't know what the platforming is, if there's going to be much of it, you know?
Kirby games were fairly light on the platforming due to the fly infinitely ability.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think Kirby more accurately would count as a beat 'em up, a side-scroller beat 'em up, than a platformer.
Yeah, I've not really been able to enjoy a proper Kirby game in a long time, because whenever they make Kirby games, they're always multiplayer, which is a good thing.
They always are multiplayer? Which Kirby games have you been playing?
Let's see, the Star one, I think.
Yeah, that one makes sense. But once you get before that, it's a little
The one with was the Star one the one with the dragons?
What?
The spaceship one with the dragons?
Maybe?
The Epic Yarn, but that was like slightly different.
Yeah.
There's two big Kirby games that we've played. I don't know if there's other ones. We usually get the Kirby games when they come out, but we might have missed them. But we always play them as a family.
2 sounds like you missed a lot. 2 sounds like you missed most of them.
I'm not counting handhelds.
That's kind of one unfortunate thing. I think the good ones are on handheld. You've missed. You haven't. Hold on. Are you saying you haven't hit any of the handhelds ever?
No, we have the robot one.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the good main series Kirby games are handheld. So, you've just literally been skipping all the good ones.
Regardless, the ones that aren't handheld are usually multiplayer, which means I kind of get like pulled along You know, there's no.
Well, I'm gonna
It's the Super
save
Mario
something.
games.
I'm gonna save something. You can play those alone, you know? Like, especially if you're not having fun with them, playing with others. Like, if you're not having fun with them playing with others, specifically because you're not really getting to play because you're getting dragged along, wouldn't it be better
Yeah.
just play it on your own?
Yeah. Here's the problem though. I usually play games for like that story if it has it, and then like to see what it's like. So and then also I hardly ever have time. So when I already got like dragged along the game once, it's hard for my brain to like justify like sitting down and playing the whole game again. I have started to do that with one of the Marios. I think it was the one that has the Bowser Fury.
Of the 3D world?
3D World, yeah. That one I actually thought the gameplay was interesting enough that I wanted to try it myself, so
Yeah.
I did boot up my own file and like went through, and it's like
Also, real quick, I don't know if they're still here, but Rycon said they had to pop out. Hope everyone has a good time. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming if you're still around.
yeah, thanks for coming, Rycon. Always great to have ya. It's great that y'all come by to like chill out with us while we ramble about video games and draw arts.
Zero, I need to bully you into having fun sometimes.
Oh. Imagine having fun.
See that statement would hit harder if your stance on video games didn't make it clear that that wasn't a joke.
I've been enjoying RCS.
Mm-hmm.
That one's fun. We still have to beat the post game.
Mood.
Bless.
Think. But yeah, your stance on video games is very disheartening because it's like you it's I don't know how to explain it. It's very not here to have fun about attitude about it.
Yeah.
It's honestly like it feels like a stance of I'm wasting my time and I need to justify why I'm here wasting my time.
I basically grew up like in the kind of environment where video games are wasting your time. Like even if I was like enjoying it, it's always like gotta justify by like getting some work done or have to like it's very much hard to shake that kind of upbringing.
I must help you shake it. Cause you gotta go and have some fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Gonna play some video games together and have a fun time. You're gonna like it. Which I feel like is kind of the point of having a good time, but you know.
Even like nowadays, like sometimes I feel like if I'm like playing a game, it's more for someone else's sake. Like either my siblings want to like hang out and I want to spend time with them, so like we'll play a video game, or like a friend will want me to play a game, and so I'll like play the game so we can like talk about it, or like make them like.
Zero.
It's like that's the only way I can like make myself enjoy anything.
Zero.
Yeah.
It's time for you to learn how to have fun.
How do?
I don't know, honestly.
Ah, it's hard. There's only so many hours in a day.
Now use them for fun. Just let yourself enjoy life a little.
I should try.
There's only so many hours in a day. We don't want to waste it just like working yourself to death.
True. True. Oh gosh. Ugh.
It does paint a pretty clear picture about our different stance on streaming games, though. Like it's basically work for you, while I'm literally like using it as a way to try and time to play games.
Yeah. Yeah, streaming I always saw as like a sort of not work in the sense of I hate doing this, but like I have to put in a level of professionalism and energy into it.
I
So it's
say,
like,
with the way you do streams, I say don't. Maybe for art, since you do art streams a bajillion times better for me for video games. With the way you do game streams and what's enjoyable about watching you play game streams, I'd say drop the professional act entirely.
oh really?
It's it's fun to watch you playing games because it's fun to just like watch you just like go in and have fun.
I'll keep that in mind. It's not always very clear to me what it is about my content that like people liked, you know?
Relatable. And Lord knows, I had no idea what people liked about like my comics until Pepper told me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very helpful sometimes to have an outsider opinion on stuff like that. It's like it's one of the reasons why I don't know how much of it is like just like silly joking, but it happens so much I assume it isn't. But you know, when you and Tails and Javier like say, "Ooh, Zero Let's Plays Banjo-Kazooie," I'm like baffled because to me, from my perspective, I'm like, I've already streamed the game. What possible content could I bring again to a Let's Play, you know? So it's like, if it was clear to me, then I would go in that direction. But when I asked you before, you're like, no, just go. Just play the game. Just do it. And it's like, I don't understand.
Well, yeah, that's why, because it's just fun. It's just fun to see you talk about and enjoy your favorite game.
Hmm.
Yeah. And one of my favorite Let's Players is like that, very casual, very just like, oh, he was doing Mario Odyssey, and he was like, oh, he's like, all right, and where am I going? I have no idea. I didn't make any plans for this. I just had the urge to play Mario Odyssey, and I hit record when I started.
Oh my goodness. I do feel like I do have to have a plan though, because this weekend. No, hear me out. This weekend, not weekend, Wednesday, it was my dad's birthday. So our like family were kind of together for a while, and I was like, hey, you guys want to like play a game? And my siblings were like, nah, we'll just watch you play something. I'm like, are you sure? They're like, yeah. So I was like, okay. So I put up Legends Arceus, which I've been enjoying a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm in post game, which means there's not much story to like show, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll like do some missions, and the the act of running around in circles without doing anything while like someone's watching like stressed me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, cause it was just like, you know, like I was running from one side of the map to the other and then like back, and like nothing was happening, and I could just, even if they weren't saying anything or making any signs to the fact, I still imagined they were like bored, and that like made me uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So like, even if I was just streaming and no one was watching, but like I wasn't doing anything, I feel like I would get stressed.
But see, that's the benefit of Let's Playing. Nobody's watching it until after the fact, where you can cut all of the wandering around loss.
True. Yeah, which is why I'm thinking of trying Let's Plays. But the fact that like I've streamed Banjo-Kazooie before just kind of like gave me a little hiccup of a what do? Since you gave me that advice of just like start though, I've just like not had the time or energy to.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't actually like attempted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think if not just for like my own sake, I would probably go in with a plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think my probably meant by just start was don't like ruminate forever trying to find the perfect plan.
Uh-huh.
And like that's why I said like why I was like Jack with hypoxia was like just like sitting there planning, plotting, scheming, this, that, and the other, and he just would like never start because he wanted it to be perfect, and I was like, no, just do it, just start drawing it right the second you already have enough planned.
Yeah.
And that's probably what I meant when I told you to just start. Just like don't like spend like forever planning. Like have a plan, but don't like just like, when it's good enough, start. Don't try to make it the perfect plan.
Okay. That makes sense. It's good advice. 'Cause like no plan is ever going to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You could make the quote-unquote perfect plan, and something's inevitably going to come up that like surprises you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good to be able to like roll with those punches rather than be like, oh, this is not in the plan, and then you're like in big trouble.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, I'm almost done with this.
Ooh.
I think. I just need to put a background now. Okay, yeah, I definitely did this creature's ear shape wrong. Oops!
Can't believe you done this.
I can't believe it. I kind of thought from the what I saw that it was it just looked like that in this instance, and that maybe it would open more. It looks like a Digimon. So you know how some Digimon have those big ears?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of folded in, but I think it just looks... I think it's just round. So oopsie on that. It's too late.
Can't believe you done this.
I can't believe it. You thought I was a professional, but actually you were wrong.
Thought you were a professional.
Imagine being a professional.
What does the Pro and Zero Pro Studios mean?
It actually stands for production.
You know what? Fair enough.
Which is not accurate anymore, but when I was coming up with it, I was like, haha, it's so funny because it's get it? I'm producing zero content.
So I guess now it does mean professional because it stands for zero professional content.
Yeah, that makes it sound like I'm not a professional.
We cracked the case, guys.
Oh, whoa.
Did you just caramel dancing live on my stream?
Yes.
Excellent.
As you do. Sometimes you just gotta caramel dancing.
Sometimes you just gotta caramel dancing. Splendiferous.
Oh.
Got some stuff done. Lots of stuff done. And actually, it's actually been almost 3 hours when we generally go to 2. So that feels
Imagine
like a...
drawing for 3
hold on.
hours.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness. Excellent. I need to invade more of your streams just so we can use this gag.
It's like the best gag we have.
So excellent.
Yeah. At least the
Well,
art
thanks for the
stream.
stream.
Zero, you should just invade all of the streams because apparently your mojo kept my internet from going out. Because the Banjo-Kazooie one and this one were the only ones where the internet didn't go out and keep me from doing the full thing this weekend.
Wait, sorry, I can't.
Huh?
I can't hear you.
Like, at all or not well?
Not well.
Yerp. Is that better?
A little bit.
I was being like, oh, you should invade more because, the internet didn't go out for the two that you were here for, and they did for the two that you weren't.
Apparently, I'm the internet.
Zero is the internet.
I can't believe I am the internet. I've made it, folks. It's arrived. I've achieved it. Internetness.
You've achieved internetness.
You're welcome.
But anyways.
Any shways?
Next week, I'll be taking off from streaming, but we'll be back on the 5th for more art stream fun times.
We'll plead the 5th.
But
that'd be great.
Before that, June 2nd, we'll be back for more, what's that game called? Banjo-Kazooie with Zero.
Yes, I love that game.
I heard. On June 3rd, we'll be back for more Digimon Cyber Sleuth with Tails.
Cyber Sleuth.
Cyber Sleuth. And on June 4th, we'll be back for what will potentially be the finale of Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Oh boy.
It'll be all kinds of fun.
We'll finally be able to see what Volo time is.
We'll finally be able to see what Volo time is. Because Lord knows that was an inaccurate title last time.
It's fine.
It's fine. That's the worst that could happen. So
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.